Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Carlos Rodon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So stepping in is Justin Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Yankees, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Clear skies this afternoon, 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200 K club for the year.
So now into the box is Nick Madrigal as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but that'll land foul, strike one. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Madrigal, base runner at first with one out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he misses there, 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So a runner at first with two away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. He's set and the pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 17 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here comes the 1-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 33 home runs and 78 RBIs. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Next, here is Gleyber Torres. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
From the stretch.
1-0. Ball, that's too high.
Previously against Carlos Rodon, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. But the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Now it'll be Luke Voit. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Torres over at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. That evens it up, 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Looking up is Jimenez, and it's gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box now, Justin Turner tapped up the third base line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Ground Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-3 Bombers. The next will be Luis Robert, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now here's the first offering. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Taillon has logged upwards of 140 innings of work with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. 2-0 count. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Batter will be Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the White Sox, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Next up, Leury Garcia flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, and we are tied 4-4. At the plate now is Thairo Estrada. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's inside. I got the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone now, we get a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them staring up at a 5-game deficit entering play today. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1.
1 strike, the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Garcia able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Middle of the third, we're tied at 4.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys. Also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the White Sox,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So here's Jose Abreu. First delivery to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to fourth takes care of him, and the inning is over. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 0-1. great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Count.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. First offering.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The batter will be Luis Robert. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
Now at the plate, here is Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up.
Justin Turner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Thairo Estrada digging in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Turner stands at second with no outs. Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jimmy Lambert, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
No one out with a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. bounce it to the left side. Anderson picks it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So now a runner on at second with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. Number 28 on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Giancarlo Stanton rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball's going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Line drive to center field. Robert makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Now to the plate, Luke Voit. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon in the Windy City. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Standing in is the DH, Dylan Moore.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he got him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
My name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from.
Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Gary Sanchez will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Justin Turner.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that brings up Thairo Estrada. First offering. Now the
1 ball, 1 strike.
one and two.
1 ball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Tim Anderson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Good hits right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So now to the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. Ball one.
Wait, ball one.
Ball 2-0 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Garrett Crochet comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Judge takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Down 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Up next in Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ready now is Luis Robert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The designated hitter,
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
And now, Nick Madrigal. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Especially when he rhymes like that, it writes like mad, it's love kind of like my dad. You surprised I'm rapping, hurt right on the nice guy's ass, cause who else is nice and actually nice like that? Somebody said that I rhyme like cats, I said that he goes on the rap and say what I can, how I can in the song, but tell me I'm wrong, you should now recall, you're saying it was me all along.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Now here's the first offering. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 5. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43. Evan Marshall.
Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit. The pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the AV on its way. Fouled off. One and one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Up next, Gary Sanchez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. So here is Leury Garcia. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Chad Green was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 57, Chad.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a big fastball, and he did with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Got him. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A pause and the 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
the batter.
So now here is Thairo Estrada. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Estrada is retired, 2 down now. Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Yankees 9 and the White Sox 5.
I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Again, another foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next, it'll be Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boom, that's inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Dylan Moore. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. New York with the division best 104th winner. Jameson Taillon wins his 19th decision of the season. Carlos Rodon allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
En la federal y el estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela se trevo el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy.